Up, YouTube? It is your boy Menace,
And once again, T1.
and we are back. Man, it's been a long hiatus, but we're back. We're still doing it. Today's episode is going to be interesting because it comes from a viewer who goes by the name of Chris Pfeiffer, and
AKA Poetiicx.
yeah, and he wants to know who wins in a fight, Selene from Underworld or Blade.
I love versus matches, people. Love them to death.
So we have a versus match. Let's start out by saying, if you guys haven't yet, right around this area is going to be our Twitter page, our joint Twitter page for this show. We want to have more topics and stuff from you guys, so if y'all would go there, follow us. We will be tweeting like a couple of times a week. My man T1 will be doing that. For the most part, he'll be checking in on you guys. Basically, go there and leave a comment about, a show topic, and we will pick, or we'll do them all, whichever one, depending on how many we get. So go ahead and leave that if you want your show to make the YouTube channel. Back on topic, versus match. Like, I'm I've watched the Underworld series, but I don't quite remember everything. It's been a while, so I'm going to go ahead and let T1 lead this one, and I'll put in my little 2 cents. T1, it is your show.
That's true. Okay, here we go. So, y'all seen the Underworld movies. I'm only using the 4 movies I've seen from each franchise. The made-for-TV movie that came out after the movies I saw. So 4 Blade movies, 4 Underworld movies. We're keeping it even. We're using movie Blade versus movie Selene. I think that's fair.
That's fair.
4 and 4. So I've only researched those movies. I just watched Underworld Evolutions recently. I think like last week. So here we go. If you don't know about either one, most of y'all do. Both of them are vampires that are not normal vampires. Both can walk in the daylight. Both kill other vampires later on. Well, Blade starts off doing that. Selene does it later. Both use human weapons. Selene is very skilled. She's a death dealer. She has fought Lycans her whole career. She was given a gift by the Elder in one of the movies. Forgot his name. Don't worry about it. You can check it. You don't need me to tell you who he is. That's why she can walk in the daylight. She's nice. The movies, the visuals will describe it itself. She's got experience. She's been doing this for a long time. She has more experience than our boy Blade, but
She does?
she's been fighting long enough. She's older than he is.
Wow. Okay.
As far as I know. You know Blade is nice. Look at the opening of the first movie. Just look at that. He has some great feats. He's fought different stuff. Only vampires in the movies. Selene's fought Lycans and vampires later on. So they're both nice at what they do. So when it comes to physical stats, they're about even, except Selene has more combat experience. When it comes to strength, Selene may be stronger. I'm not sure. But she may be stronger. She may be more durable. She may be faster. I doubt she's faster from what I've seen. But I'll give speed to Blade. I'll give strength to Selene for now. Could be wrong. They could be even. And I will give durability to... Durability, I'm split. I know Selene can heal from bullets quick. And she just walks through them without body armor. So I'll give durability to Selene. I give equipment to Blade. Blade is better equipment. Selene has special stuff to kill Lycans, special stuff to kill vamps. Blade should have killed anybody. Okay? He uses his gear better than I've seen her use. His gear's better. His tactics are better. He uses limited knowledge compared to her more expertly.
So then that means
Selene
is stronger.
Selene
She gets the edge.
She gets the physical edge, I think. But Blade is better at improvisation from what I've seen. And because she gets experience, I'll give her strength. I'm not sure she's stronger.
And they can both daywalk?
They can both daywalk. But Blade gets better gear, and Blade's a better fighter from what I've seen.
Even with the combat experience of Selene?
And here's why. Blade is better adapted to fighting things that aren't vampires and werewolves. He never fought werewolves in his movie, but he's fought higher developed vampires.
He's also had a bunch of crossovers.
So, from the vampires he's fought, Given they're both their respective universes, Blade's vampires are tougher from the movies I've seen. They've escalated. They've gone from here to whoop. Movie 1, you got a dude who doesn't need blood anymore, moves hyper fast. Deacon Frost at the end of movie 1 is dope. Okay? He can take all the elders I've seen in all of the movies of Underworld. He regenerated. Just watch the end of the first Blade. Just watch it. Deacon, regeneration on point, cut off his hand and healed. See that scene when he looks at it in front of Blade? Go check it out. The second movie, The Reapers. The Reapers don't care about sunlight. They get hurt by it, but they regenerate. They feed on vampires. The rib cage is solid. Their jaw is solid. They kill regular vampires all day. The Reaper strain is strong as F. Strong is it's fucking strong, okay? Blades, that last battle, that guy can take out most of the vampires in Selene's movies.
What was the name?
The dude's son.
Can't remember his name.
I should, and I don't. Just watch the second Blade movie. Novak. The second Blade movie. You'll see they do an autopsy on one of the dead ones.
Right?
Yeah, you're not staking that dude. You're not killing him with normal bullets.
They were tough, and it took a whole team to try to take out basically one.
And they've had task forces made to kill Blade in the first movies. In the second movie, remember he fights the two vampires that break in? Scud, lights, hits the button, they attack in. Blade's taken two well-placed vampires. Normal vampires are training to beat him. He doesn't know that till later when he meets the team.
And it doesn't even matter because he's still stronger.
He's better than both of them. So he uses his gear better than I've seen Selene use. Selene's improvised. She's dope.
And his always is with the times. You notice that?
His gear keeps improving. Selene's in the movie stays the same. She uses what she's got. She uses what they already built.
It's pretty much standard issue guns with maybe a few attacks.
Yeah, there's ultraviolet bullets for vampires. I mean, and then there's that she takes and fights again. But she doesn't use those. She uses the silver bullets versus Lycans. She's used to fighting werewolves and vamps, but those vamps aren't on Blade's level. The third movie, Blade fights Dracula. There's no Dracula equivalent in Underworld that I've seen, but that Dracula is a beast. He can daywalk. Blade doesn't care.
He's a pure blood, right?
He's a pure blood. He's where those vampires in the Blade series movies came from. Also, he has armor. Blade doesn't care. He already fought against the Reaper strain. He can daywalk. Blade doesn't care. Blade doesn't care if he's shot at. He needs body armor. I think Selene can heal faster. But Blade is just better with the small amount of information he has. To be completely fair, Blade fought Dracula, the strongest vampire they brought up against him, one-on-one sword fight, still won. Since Blade is better at fighting better and better vampires, Selene did fight an Elder and a Lycan Elder. It seems like I should be going for Selene, but when it comes down to gear, Blade's going to style on her. Each boss fight Blade fought was a better and better vampire. Better and better vampire. Daywalking. Okay, what else can she do besides daywalk? She can still die. She can still get cut. Concussion grenades still work. A lot of his stuff's going to still work. He has better vampire fighting gear than she does. She still gets hurt by ultraviolet light. She doesn't get hurt by sunlight. Unless she, if I'm wrong, she removed that weakness. A lot of his gear is going to still work. He can still shoot her. She can still shoot him. She can still sword fight. She can still sword fight him. But he has more gear than swords and blades. The glaive he throws, the grenades he has, he's going to have more tenacity than she is. She's very, very nice, but he's going to very, very cheat. He's going to find a way to take her out, just like he took out the other vampires. Given the empirical evidence I have, she has not fought someone on Blade's level. Blade could beat all her vampires, just based upon his movies. Who in those movies is better than Novak? Who has better durability than Novak? Novak can beat all the elders that I've seen in those movies. Dracula can beat all those that guys saw in those movies, based on what I've seen.
Basically, listening to you, it jump-started all of that in my mind. Now I remember most of that stuff. So how do you beat a dude that's like...
You're not ready to roll with this.
Come on, man. Like, Blade he's got a cool factor. He's got weaponry. The dude is just... He's versing like stupid caliber people. I think Selene definitely has sex appeal, but I don't think Blade's gonna fall for any of that shit. There's been a lot of females in the Blade series, and he hasn't fell for any one of them. He's not distracted by that. He's ready to go.
People can argue Nisa from Blade 2. He liked her, But he still fought her.
Yeah,
when they
he
first
wasn't-
jumped, he wasn't distracted by the fact there's another female vampire that he's fighting.
Yeah,
He's
was
fought female
not
vampires
distracted by
before.
that. You know that. The fact that he just has like a cool factor. He's done crossovers. We don't even need to go into the people that he's fought in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, so we're just using movie Blade, and he still
You know
has
what
the
I mean?
skills.
I mean, that's kind of cheating a little bit, but I'm just saying, based on the whole body of work, this dude's fought stupid people. I'm almost positive he's fought Wolverine.
He's beaten Wolverine.
So yeah, basically based on that, I'd still have to get an edge to Blade. But I think Selene gets a close second. So if we did it in like boxing or fighting stance, I think it would be like a 10-9. I think it's a slight edge to Blade. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, he completely trumps it, but it's a close 10-9 Blade. T1, what you think?
To me, it's close too, because Selene does have the experience, and I think she can shrug off bullets easier. But like I said, Blade has fought tougher opponents that are vampires. So it'd be unfair for me to say Selene's got it just because of experience, because she doesn't. Dracula had experience. Novak had experience without weapons. His generation was nasty. Look at the Reaper's musculature when it comes to the rib cage. They didn't care about blows. Blade broke his arm. He just re-put it back, just like that. So, and Deacon Frost didn't need blood anymore. Regenerated right in front of him. Tougher vampires each movie. Selene never had that. The Elders, they show no evidence the Elders getting better or difficulty, except that one Elder that she fought in Underworld 3 with wings. But I don't see him beating Deacon. I don't see him beating Novak, and I don't see him beating Dracula. Sunlight still hurt that vampire as far as I know. I could have that wrong. I haven't seen the third movie in a long time. Like I said, you can check your facts. But I'm still going with Blade with a slight edge. Selene is below Deacon Frost at the end of Blade 1. She's not better than any of the vampires he's beaten in the movies. She's just an elite vampire that's a hybrid.
So what's the boxing count for you?
It's still 9-10.
All right.
He gets that slight edge because of weapons, because you know what I'm saying? Weapons and better vampire fighting experience. Tougher vampires in the movies.
So there you have it, guys. This episode, we totally agree. Same boxing count. You know, that's just us. That's just our opinion. Hopefully y'all don't kill us on it, but that's just what I think. I mean, come on, man. This fucking Blade. Blade's a cool ass character. Selene's a cool character in her own right, but I just haven't seen anything that would lead me to believe anything otherwise what I'm saying. So, that basically wraps up the episode. Definitely feel good to be back. Once again, I'm going to put it up. It's going to be pretty much probably here the whole video. So go and check that out. Go hit that up. Follow it. And leave us messages. Let us know, you know, anything. We look forward to you guys. And hopefully we'll get the next episode soon so we can shoot it. Big shout out to Chris Pfeiffer. Thank you for going ahead and doing that and giving us a topic to do. It's very nice to be interactive with people, so we appreciate that. T1, you want to say anything before we out?
I will read all the YouTube comments and Twitter responses if you post them. Doesn't have to be a versus match. I'm just all about versus matches. Screw attack, 1 minute melee, and death battle, I'm all about it.
That's
So
true.
you know.
That's true. I want to touch on that real quick. It doesn't have to be versus matches. It can be real life stuff, like real life problems, struggles, whatever. Comic stuff, video game stuff. You can tell us to go watch a movie. Hey, we want to know your review on this movie. Whatever you guys can think of, holler at us. We'll see you guys next time.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?